After a Game 2 thriller that saw Ben Woodhouse score in overtime to even the OJHL Southeast Conference Final at a game apiece, the Dukes Army invaded the Herb again on Sunday as the back-and-forth series shifted to North York for Game 3. The Rangers came out flying back on home ice, opening up a 2-0 lead, but the Dukes stormed back through the second and third periods, leading to another overtime and a Tyson Gilmore winner just over a minute in. Tonight, the Rangers look to take back home ice advantage, while the Dukes try to take a commanding lead in the conference final and move a step closer to a second straight Buckland Cup Finals appearance. It's Game 4 between the North York Rangers and the Wellington Dukes, and it's next on the OJHL tonight.
SE Conf final against the Dukes and the North York Rangers. Well, the Dukes fans have been loud and proud, especially on the road Sunday over at the Herb. They propelled their team to their second straight over 10 victory. Meanwhile, on Sunday, the Rangers added their addition in Tyler Flack back from injury, which is great because they really gave the Dukes some nice pressure, but expect them to be a bit more physical and putting the bodies in front of Logan Bateman. For the Wellington Dukes, John Drews had to make a bit of a line change up on Sunday, just making sure that Rinaldi stays away from the matchup of Reese and Maziarz. I'm Lindsay Herron, I'll have player interviews during the intermissions, but first let's send it upstairs with the call tonight. Dave Foote now from Har.
Thanks, Lindsay. Yeah, some line juggling from John Drews, and it's bound to happen when you get into a playoff series, and especially one that is as tight as this one is, Alex. And that's been the story. Two top teams in the conference, and the series has certainly shaped up that way.
Yeah, two top teams with two very good goaltenders. They're going back and forth, and it's been two tightly contested hockey games that have ended in overtime in favor of the Wellington Dukes. So you can expect a little more bit of that tonight, David.
Ready to go ahead of game number 4, OJHL Southeast Conference Final, and Jet Alexander is ready to go again. There are the numbers for the Bloomfield native back in the county for another night and looking for a better result here, not far from his hometown as the Rangers trail 2-1 in the series. Across the pond, Logan Bateman sets up again for the Dukes, 10-5 his record in the playoffs, and again the Ottawa native has been outstanding for Wellington since joining this team late in the season from Nepean, and played around the boards and down, and an icing call. And we talk about the fan support here at home. How about the fan support on the road? John Drews with some thoughts on that.
Into North York, I mean, we had a huge fan bus come down and watch the game, and I mean, for us, the emotion there was amazing. Just inspired us, and you know, we got down on the game, and the guys just showed a bunch of resilience, and they fought it out, and we, luckily getting an overtime goal like that after a hard effort. I mean, I was really proud of the kids.
Andrew Rinaldi will coast in, trying to jam that around past Rudikov. Out in front, they score! Well, the Wellington forecheck will lead to the game's opening goal, and Ben Woodhouse continues to have himself an outstanding playoff run. His 6th of the season is his 10th point, and the Dukes have a lead in Game 4.
And Woodhouse just seems to be the guy to score all the big goals for the Wellington Dukes, and that's just a quick little play from behind the net. A good forecheck by Vitucci, comes in, gets the loose puck, and then finds Ben Woodhouse unmarked in front of the net.
Able to protect and give it to Rinaldi. 4 strides and Rinaldi's away. Andrew Rinaldi at the circle, throwing it across, they score! Brett Humberstone will finish off the play, and the Dukes survive a power play against, and Andrew Rinaldi sparks the offense the other way.
And they grab some big momentum off of that kill, and Andrew Rinaldi needs about 4 strides through the neutral zone, and he absolutely burns his man around the corner. As we take a good look at this, as we're going to see on your screen here, Andrew Rinaldi just picks up speed, burns his man outside, and then a nice pass into the middle, and Humberstone just going to the net.
Set the tone here. Long pass will work out. It's a chance here for the Rangers, and up outside the blue paint is Logan Bateman as he'll flash the leather on Jonathan Hampton. Lindsay Herron is ringside for us tonight. Glad to have you along on behalf of our entire Your TV crew, and Moore doesn't like what he sees, so he circles back, and now we'll pick up speed up through the middle. Hard cut to his left. Gilmore in. Gilmore still with it. Shoots and scores! Tyson Gilmore does it himself. The Dukes get a rare power play goal and take a 3-0 lead.
And did we mention his scoring touch might be back here in this round of the playoffs? Because if not, if you didn't believe us, there's an example here, because he turns back in his own zone, didn't like what he saw the first time, picks up a head of steam, and look at that move, gets some puck luck, and no chance for Jed Alexander as he buries that up over the shoulder. And that's exactly what the Dukes needed here to start the second period. It's Tyson Gilmore picking up the goal.
Rangers trying to answer in a couple of shots. Black had the first one, and then a rebound try, they score. There it is, that quick answer back from the Rangers. And it's just a 2-goal game again, and that is a massive goal for Dante Spagnuolo.
And a great shift here from the North York Rangers following a goal against. And they come out, get on the forecheck, get heavy in the offensive zone. It results in a goal as that puck bounced around a couple times on Bateman. He was just not able to find that, and it gets up into the air. So that's one that Bateman will have to shake off, and we'll see how the Dukes respond to a goal against here.
Field across again for Ewan. Still a minute left in the power play. Score! Zach Ewan curls, drags, fires, and buries. And it's another power play goal for the Dukes.
And now this power play has some life here in Wellington as Zach Ewens, after the Dukes almost capitalized moments before that, he has an absolutely sweet move around a defender and fires that in past Jed Alexander. As we take a look at the replay, Alexander gets fooled over the blocker's side. Just a perfect shot from Zach Ewens, and that regains the Dukes' 3-goal lead. Good hockey again after returning to the Dukes lineup, but definitely precaution by the Dukes just to keep him out, try to get him healthy again for a later game.
Dukes get in. Panetta will shoot and score. A broken play, and Dan Panetta buries the fourth playoff, and the Dukes take a 4-goal lead in Game 4.
And you can see in the body language from the North York Rangers, and especially in net with Jed Alexander, as the Wellington Dukes having their way here offensively with the North York Rangers. This time it's Dan Panetta following up his own play. He tries to get that puck cross ice, and it comes right back to him with a wide open net. He just pops the bottle there of Jed Alexander to make it 5-1 Dukes here in the second period.
Fedor Rudakov, and now we'll get a goaltending change for the North York Rangers, and 17-year-old Eli Schiller will make his first appearance of the Buckland Cup playoffs. Schiller played with Vaughan AAA last season. In behind the net. Scrum for it there. Syrup cans rattle. The clock ticks down. And the Wellington Dukes are on the brink of another trip to the Buckland Cup final as they wallop the North York Rangers 7-2 and take a 3-1 series lead in the OJHL Southeast Conference Final. Later on this week, we'll take a break. Our post-game show is coming up. Dukes win it 7-2. They've got the 3-1 series lead on the OJHL tonight.